On the trail radio here. As you see, I'm a little disheveled here, so I'm going to have to make do with what I got. Today we're going to be looking at the Baofeng radio. Specifically, we're going to be looking at quite possibly the most important option on there, option number 39, the Roger beep. What makes it so important? Well, it lets people know when you're done talking. People love when you key up and down repeatedly on it. It has a nice textile sound, such as if I was to switch it on, it would make this noise, as opposed to the normal, which is boring. And when paired with the PTT ID, they'll know you're a serious radio user. Let's just hear it one more time, but louder. In all seriousness, if you don't want to hear this noise every time that you transmit, then just turn it off. Now, there are going to be a lot of people, if you're using repeaters, that are going to want you to turn that off, whether you like it or not. And unfortunately, if it's a repeater owner, they can pretty much have free reign on the frequency. Now, if you have really bad conditions and you can barely hear each other, maybe it would be useful to hear this, a solid spike at the very end of the transmission. But for general use and repeater use, I recommend you just go ahead and turn it off. There's no reason to continuously hear it on any of the frequencies unless you're specifically trying to annoy people. Not saying anybody would ever do something like that. The Roger beep becomes standard on all the Baofengs that you see, or it is even a feature on a lot of little radios that you see sold at Walmart or Harbor Freight. For the most part, it's not needed. It's more of a luxury feature if you are in really bad conditions and you really need to know if somebody has ended their transmission.